Et sur ces éléments-là, on en est au niveau du cadrage ou on en est déjà au niveau de...
Paul Henry is a top executive in an insurance company. He says working in the insurance sector carries enormous responsibilities.
Il faut savoir que l'objectif,
Our goal is to help people who have private health insurance or retirement schemes in case of a disaster. We'll also be the ones in charge of helping companies get back on their feet.
He graduated from École Centrale Paris. Even though he wasn't from one of the country's best high schools, he still managed to get into this prestigious tertiary institution. But he doesn't agree that these schools should have quotas for pupils from disadvantaged backgrounds.
There are several possibilities, but the one that seems best to me would be to provide better educational facilities to properly prepare students who've finished high school and want to get into these prestigious institutions. Maybe they could be at a boarding school, but most importantly, be with people who want to study.
Returning home, Pol Henry is greeted by his family. Because they didn't get a place in a childcare centre, they've hired a nanny. She costs them €1,100 a month, although the government will offer them a €500 tax rebate. It's still a lot, and Pol Henry believes childcare should be a political issue.
There's a need for more places in daycare centres. There is a real lack of them, as most people who require them don't get any. And there should be more incentives to hire nannies. Maybe more state funding, because it's a good thing to be able to choose what sort of childcare your family will have.
Despite his wife working as well, the couple couldn't afford to live in the centre of Paris. Instead, they rent a flat in Courbevoie in the suburbs and are angry about rising property prices.
I believe that a while ago, a couple like ours would already own one residence and maybe even have a holiday home. That's a real issue for the middle class nowadays. We earn too much to be given financial support. But prices have risen so much that we do not have enough savings to buy a home, particularly in the Paris area.
But still, Anne-Sophie and Pol Henry know that they belong to the privileged class, so they're trying to save more money in order to make their dream come true.
Well, that's all we've got time